how are you doing with these charges? Do you feel like they're legitimate? Do you feel like you deserve to be in the place you're in?
I only feel like one part of it is legitimate and the rest of it is, a bunch of lies.
Okay, Patty, what part do you feel is legitimate and what do you feel is a bunch of lies?
The part that I feel that is legitimate is the fact that the young girl did stay with me while she ran away, and I take responsibility for that part. And the part that is a bunch of lies, it is specifically like the sexual charge.
So you're saying there was no sexual activity.
Uh-huh.
Was that a no or a uh-huh?
No.
Okay, why do you feel they're saying that?
Why do I feel like that? That they're saying that?
Yeah, I mean, why would police and these so-called victims be saying that?
I really have no clue.
Okay. Patty,
I don't want to say one way or the other because, I don't know.
Patty, did you ever pose as a boy?
Did I?
Yes. Did you ever pose as a boy?
Yeah.
Why?
I can't really explain why on that part, except for, just the attention.
Is that something you are lacking in your life?
Yeah.
Did you act as a... I mean, I know you said there was no sexual conduct between you and these young girls, but did you act as a boyfriend to this girl?
No.
Then I guess my next question is, if you did not act as a boyfriend, then really what was the point of posing as a boy? Did you feel was that the only way you could get close to her, or I mean, explain that to me a little bit.
It's just basically what you had just said, to get close to her.
So did you feel that if you presented yourself, I know you're 31 years old, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel like if you presented yourself as a teenage girl, that you would have not had the relationship that you had? I mean, explain why. I get why you portrayed it to be younger, but I guess my next question is, why a boy over a girl if there was no sexual conduct?
Because it seems that boys get more attention to girls, at least in my mindset.
Okay. So, to you, do you find it inappropriate that a 31-year-old woman will pose as a 14-year-old boy to other teenage girls?
I never posed as a 14-year-old.
How old did you tell them you were?
16.
16?
Yeah.
And what was your name?
Huh?
What did you say your name was?
Matt.
Okay. So let me rephrase that. And I'm just trying to understand where you're coming from. So, do you feel as a 31-year-old woman that it is inappropriate for you to pose as a 16-year-old boy named Matt?
Looking back on it, yeah.
Why?
Simply that it was morally wrong.
Obviously, there's some anger from these teenage girls' parents, from the family of these teenagers. Are you? Do you have anything to say to them?
The only thing I would have to say is just that I'm sorry for that.
That's all?
Well, maybe later I might have more to say, but I can't think of anything right now besides that.
Okay, and obviously now we're being told that there are claims that a 16-year-old girl from Middletown is saying that you did the same thing to her. Is that true?
No.
So this is the one and only time you ever did this?
The only one and only time.
So why do you think this other teenage girl is coming forward?
I think it's because we're all friends with the girl that originally I was charged with.
I guess my question is, what would they have to gain by throwing themselves in the middle of this?
Helping out the prosecutor to put me away and needing attention.
Okay. Patty, are you scared right now? I mean, are you worried about all of this? Are you worried about your future, what's going to happen? Tell me a little bit about where you are mentally right now.
I'm a little aggravated in particular. Just the fact that, I could be facing some prison time about this, and half of it is, not true. And basically that I haven't heard from a lawyer yet, so I don't know what is really going on. I don't know the legal process. But in the end, I know that it will work out according to God's will.
Let me ask you this: when this whole situation is over, do you ever plan on posing as a young boy again?
No.
Why?
Why? Because I plan on possibly, getting married and having my own family. And another thing, God doesn't like it.
And when you say getting married, you mean to a man, is that correct? Or
Yeah.
okay. And I'm going to let you go here very soon, but I just want to anything you have to say to these families, anything else you want to add that maybe you just haven't had a platform to say yet.
Maybe later I will, but for right now I'm just kind of, out of words to say to them. And what I probably would have to say would probably be like 20 minutes long.
Well, I have time. I have time, so I mean, if you want to say this was a mistake, but whatever you want to say, I absolutely have time. So I mean, if you wanna say it, go right ahead.
I'm a little afraid that we're going to be cut off.
Right, and if we are, that's okay. But I guess say what you're.
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
We've got 2 minutes. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a lot more time than you probably think it is. So feel free, whatever you want to say, go right ahead.
I guess basically, like I said earlier, that I'm sorry. It was a mistake. I have learned from it, and I guess I wish them, the best in life. I guess that's about it.